So you got Rambo, John McClane, and the Terminator fighting against the Universal Soldier. Yeah, it doesn't look like the chips are in your favor, buddy. What up, y'all? It's the Black Critic Guy, and today I'm here to review the movie The Expendables 2. And I gotta say, I really enjoyed this movie. Yeah, it's a bit cheesy, it's over the top, but you know what? I enjoyed it. So the plot of The Expendables 2 is nothing really too deep. I mean, it's just the Expendables going out because they owe Mr. Church a favor because they failed in their last mission to do what he asked them to do. So now he asked them to do this one mission. And now they just go there, take names, kick some butt, blow stuff up, and that's basic plot of Expendables 2. So when I heard they were making this movie and they said that Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger will actually get into some fights, get into the fray, I was like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted and what wasn't in Expendables at all. I was like, okay, so Stallone is kicking butt, but why isn't Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger doing what they do? Blowing stuff up and shooting guns. In this movie, you get all of that and more. Now, if you go to this movie looking for superb writing, awesome character development, and great acting, you need to take yourself outside, get a gun, and go poof. Because you don't go into The Expendables 2 looking for some Oscar-worthy performances, some Oscar-winning writing. You go in there to see stuff explode, people getting their butts kicked, and some awesome and intense action scenes, which you get a lot in this movie. But there were some scenes in the movie where the characters just like sat around, did absolutely nothing, and they were just talking back and forth. But the banter between characters was really entertaining to watch, just as much as the action. I mean, this movie is really comical, like it's hilarious. And I loved all of the references in this movie. If you're an 80s action fan, or just an action fan in general, you're gonna love the references in this movie. My favorite, and without giving any spoilers, is the one that dealt with Chuck Norris. Watch the movie and you'll know what I mean. One thing that really surprised me about this movie was actually Liam Hemsworth's character. I really was attached and invested in this character. He had such a great backstory, he had so much depth to him, and I was like, wow, I'm really shocked to see it in a movie like this. He was like the driving heart of this movie, and I really liked that. Probably the best part of the movie is the third act of the movie. It is just oozing with awesomeness, and it has the one scene that I was hoping was in The Expendables, and they put it here in The Expendables 2. I was like, that is the scene I always wanted to see. I always wanted to see these people in an action scene together, and I was like, thank you, this is awesome. I mean, there's a lot of stuff blowing up, there's a lot of action, there's a lot of one-liners. It was a blast. Now, the major problem that I have with this movie is that there were characters that were literally taken out of the movie prematurely. Like, they had potential to be something else, and they just like disappear and go away, or something happens to them, and you're like, what? I want to see more of that character. Where is this character? And that happens so much in this movie. Another problem I have with the movie is that some of the one-liners were kind of cheesy and I just didn't like them. And Arnold Schwarzenegger has like a bunch of them in this movie. I'm like, yeah, he's the perfect guy to give a one-liner to, but some of them were just like hit and miss. Some made me chuckle and laugh, others were like, did you have to say that? And also, this movie is chock full of so many cliches, it is unbelievable. And I'm like, did that really have to happen? Especially the last conversation in this movie, I was like, please don't make it end on that note. Make it end on a better note than that. And yeah, they did. I was like, yes. So overall, The Expendables 2 is a really enjoyable movie. It's not trying to be an Oscar contender. It's not trying to tug at your heartstring. It knows what it wants to be. It wants to be a plain and simple, kick-ass action movie, and it does its job very well. And that's why I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's not great, but it's a rather enjoyable film, and I really think if you're a big action fan, if you love the action heroes of the 80s, definitely give this one a watch. But anyway, what did you guys think of this film? Did you like it a lot? Did you think it was better than the first one? Or did you just, it's boring, I didn't really care about it? And also let me know, who is your favorite action hero? It could be from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, whoever it may be, comment below and let me know. Anyway, I'm the Black Critic Guy, bridging the gap between movies and anime reviews. Till then, peace, YouTube.